Okay guys, it's kind of overcast this afternoon and it's not terribly hot, not super hot, so I thought I would show you the backyard a little bit of the house. And this is TaTay's garden. And if you look at these plants that are here kind of up on these wires, these are long beans. I've forgotten the name of them. My wife told me what they are, and maybe I'll put that on the captions in the video. But these are all long beans that Taytay grows, and it's kind of cool because when a few years ago before we left, none of these plants were here, so Taytay's really worked hard to grow some of these things. Now this is another vegetable. This looks almost just like some type of wild vine or something, but these are edible vegetables right here. And what they do is, it's kind of cool, and they don't taste bad, by the way, either. I had some of them the other night. But what they do is they'll just snap off the ends of these, and so when you're ready to eat, you just go through here and snap off several of these ends, and then you can boil them. Or yeah, we boiled them the other night, and they actually like to dip them in bagoong, which is it's kind of a spicy shrimp paste. I don't care for that too much, but I just ate them plain with rice and they're pretty good. And here you have some of his wood pile. Taytay told me that, I believe he said that a storm came through and knocked down one of his trees there in the back. So they cut up this and they're storing it as firewood. And I asked him if they used a chainsaw, and they actually just use a manual saw. So I'm sure that was a lot of work. Okay, so over here, these are, if anyone has ever been to the Philippines, you're familiar with this fruit. It's a calamansi tree. And okay, here's one. There are bunches of them. Here's another one. So they can have calamansi here whenever they want. And there's another one. And this is another plant that I believe when we left the Philippines 3 years ago, Taytay had maybe planted the little bushes, but they were just tiny then. So they have really grown up. So like I said, it's been pretty cool to see what Taytay has done with this garden, and to see that he's enjoying his retirement years. You see, they can pick these off anytime they want. Now one other thing that I'll mention while I'm thinking about this, for some of these, many of these plants in the Philippines, you know, in the States we tend to have a harvesting season and all that. Some of these plants will produce fruit virtually year-round because of the hot climate. And I believe the calamansi is one of these. I think I heard Nane saying that basically you pick them off and they'll just grow some new ones within, you know, a pretty short time period. Now here, this plant here is, I believe this is a papaya plant. So they grow them here, and we had some of those last night. And Taytay told me what this plant is, but I don't remember. I'm going to get this grasshopper off of here. He's eating the goods. But Taytay told me what this is, but then there's not really a good English translation for it. But I believe he told me that some of the other plants he has like this in other parts of the yard, he did not even plant them. They just kind of grew up voluntarily. That's what we call a volunteer plant in the States. The dog Storm there is chasing the chicken around. So anyway, this is Taytay's garden. And again, this is another thing that you'll see very common in province life, is if someone has a backyard that they can grow plants in, grow vegetables in, they will certainly do it. And the nice thing here is that, again, a lot of these they can just go out and pick them whenever they want. Like I said, these little vines here where they just pick them off. As you can see, it would not take long to have a plate full of these just from what's here right now. And that's Taytay's garden. He pretty much can grow all the vegetables he wants out here.